Check microphone. Check microphone. Okay, microphone. Alrighty, microphone. Is my microphone working? Okay, my microphone is indeed working. Good. Alright. Get out of the way, save, change, get to the Madden 24 Fantasy playlist. Alright. Well, sorry about that. What is up, you guys? It is your boy. Get in the boat, boy. Brett Biggers here, and welcome to another live stream. And today we are doing the Madden 24 Fantasy Team live stream. It's actually been a hot minute since I've uploaded one of these types of videos. So I kind of want to recap the team, because after all, I forgot what we even did during the last video. So let's just recap. So we have the, I'm assuming, MVP runner in CJ Stroud on our team. Well, he's also just like CJ Stroud is easily going to win, I think, Offensive Rookie of the Year, but probably because now he's, like, missed games now, I would not be surprised that for some stupid reason he's not even going to win it. Then we got Jalen Warden at running back. I honestly could like another running back. I mean, I'm not saying Jalen Warden's terrible by any means. It's just like, I would prefer a much better running back than Zach Charbonnet, Chris Olave, Josh Downs, Raheem Shaheen, Jeremy Douglas. Pretty good receiving core with Michael Glenchie, Verse Smith, Panay Sewell, Chris Landstorm, Josh Myers, Aaron Banks, and Rashawn Slayer. Then on defense, Big Jeff, Deron Bland, Javon Holland, J.O.K., Marquise Bell, Denzel Ward, DJ Reed, don't even know how to pronounce his name, Jeffrey Simmons, Deron Payne, and Tyreek Wilson. So, like, we got a pretty big, like this is a good team. I just kind of wish we had a better running back. Not gonna lie with you. Kind of do. Like, it's just like, what's even my position focus at the moment? Like, I want to see what the running backs look like. Okay, that's a little concerning. My current position is quarterback. Why would I need a quarterback? That's stupid. So I guess I'm just going to go with running back, because, like, that's, like, probably going to be one of my focus positions, because I honestly would just like a much more faster, well, running back to use, because I just don't feel like Jalen Warden's cutting it, so, yeah. But I really do think it's funny how I don't feel like this is what a team would be in, like, I don't think the Chargers are this in real life, honestly. But I could be wrong. So now we're going against the Bears. The Bears. What's their top three players? Sauce Gardner, CD Lamb, and Aaron Jones. Yeah. I'm surprised that this team is a 79 overall offense while they have an 85 defense. So, that's interesting. I honestly kind of want to edit my uniforms. I want to, what does our current color rush unis look like? Oh, yeah, it's those, like, dark blue ones. Those are cool, actually. I think they're decent. Like, I don't think they're my favorite. I think my favorite ones are probably the Seattle ones with the light green. Heck, even the Niners are actually pretty cool with the black and the red. There's actually a lot of them out there that are cool. I don't think every team has them. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think every team has them, which is stinky, because, like, I could imagine, I don't think Pittsburgh has them, but, like, I would imagine having the black and, actually, no, never mind, that's, like, their home jerseys, but, like, maybe, like, gold, and it just have, like, black as, like, their numbers. That would be cool. That would be a cool thing. Well, maybe, I could be wrong. I also love their classic unis. Those are just amazing.
Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Well, as I live stream this, the Packers just actually, like, well, as I live stream this, the Packers, lost not that too long ago to the Tampa Bay Bucks, and I guess I could kind of talk about this a little bit. I probably am going to make a separate video on it, because I have a lot to say about it. It's just like, that was like such a bad game. Like offense, like, yeah, that was pretty bad, but not as bad as the defense, surprisingly. I actually thought the offense did better than what the defense did during that game. And that's saying something, because this defense has actually been what's been working on this team, not the offense. The offense is usually the ones that lack, but the offense got 20 points. But yeah, I don't think that's good enough to win. But allowing 34 points, is that also good enough to win? You got you gotta pick your poison. So that's what I'm talking about. And it like that, and also that game immensely hurts us in the postseason, because not only if, let's say for example, the Bucks do end up making it to the postseason as a wild card berth, there's a good chance that we're probably not going to make it. And that also keeps the Giants in the playoff picture. It keeps the Bears in the playoff picture, even if I think they lost actually. So it keeps like all these teams in the playoff picture. And our schedule, well, yeah, we're going against like the Panthers and the Vikings, like, but the thing is we're expected to win the past 2 games, and yet lost the past 2 games. And that's a bit of a yikes. So I'm a little concerned. Obviously, though, I will admit there were some bad officiating calls. Like, I feel like there should have been that first down, which costs us a timeout, by the way, from the challenge. There should have been some pass interference. There should have been intentional grounding. Like, there was some bad calls there, but at the same time, it's not a game without bad referee calls. So I'm gonna just throw that out there. And yeah, so could have we won that game? Probably, yeah. But it's just like, again, some of these missed opportunities really screwed us up. And you know what also screwed us that game? The O-line. Oh my god, the O-line was absolutely atrocious in that game. So, like, again, like, it's like the small problems that's made that game for us. It completely fall apart. And also injuries, too. Like, Jalen Reed was dealing with something, like a toe injury. Christian Watson wasn't there, Jair wasn't there. Like, we went through a lot of injuries, and that's like one thing about this team that just makes this team, like, honestly pretty much like the 49ers, but worse. Is that they just deal with all these injuries, and yet they still play at this high of a level. And that's just like something that I feel like that keeps me optimistic, is the amount of injuries. Hopefully Jair comes back. Hopefully Christian Watson comes back. Hopefully, just like, you know, hope for all these players to get healthy. Good enough for what I think we're going against the Panthers this week. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's either I know it's the Panthers or the Broncos. Oh well, not the Panthers. Panthers or Vikings. I know it's one of those 2 teams. So.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going.
I know it's like either of those teams.
Here goes Stroud again.
Yeah, just leave Raheem Shaheen wide open. That works. It totally works out for you. Probably gonna send a blitz here, I'm assuming, because of how many linemen they have on the field. No, they actually are.
Stroud now. They'll roll him out right.
Right away.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second
Like,
down.
look at this playbook.
Down here, 1st and goal.
It's like they barely have any formations. I'm pretty sure I'm running Rams playbook, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, because I didn't like Chargers playbook. Like, their formations, there's like 2 different formations, and then they're mixing it up with so many other ones. That's basically their playbook, which is like interesting, to say the least.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try.
Oh, I didn't even know it was 4th down. I mean, it's been working out for us, so. Like, seriously, like, every time it's a 4th down, we have converted a 4th down. If you learn how to play better defense, maybe I might consider punting or going for a field goal. But no. You guys just have to not play good defense. Oh my God.
This is incomplete.
One bad thing about this game, though, is definitely the amount of how poor accuracy you can get, despite how good your quarterback can be. Like, that's like really interesting to me. Like, but in the past games, I usually would complain about how accurate a quarterback can be as like a 68, and then how inaccurate a quarterback can be as like a 90 overall, which I think is stupid still. But, like, at least there's like something that is like fine, but like at the same time, that still just doesn't work. Like, I wish like these high overall quarterbacks could just make accurate throws, while 60s overall quarterbacks don't make accurate throws. Like, actually, I think we had like what, a 38 overall quarterback once. I remember that I used. I don't remember if this was in simulate. If I was doing this live stream, I don't remember. But I had a running back, I think, as a quarterback because of how slow one of my quarterbacks were, and I literally would throw him in every now and then, mainly for run plays and read options and stuff, but sometimes throwing it with him. And he actually completes, like, his passes with me. Absolutely confusing as hell.
They were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny the 1st down.
Why are you reading Shaheen wide open? Come on, no huddle.
48 yards. So the big play gets
catch them off guard.
Down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, lobbing up. Oh.
It'll be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the big...
I should have just threw it away.
The Charger drive about to get going.
But for the record, still completed all those 4th downs.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
You just left Jalen Waddle wide open there. That was just some space that he had.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here.
Yeah, because they're freaking...
Straight ahead with Warren.
Oh, it's probably on number 1. I'm assuming that's what the call is.
And they'll wind up getting this one all
Which
the way
I
down
don't really get why there should have been a holding call there. Oh no, it's Penei Sewell. Why is he getting a holding call? Like, literally, he literally was on the opposite side. That's not holding. That's not holding. You're telling me that he was holding? I didn't see a holding call at all. What are you talking about? If you were talking to number 1, I think that would have made a little more sense, but I don't think so much to Penei Sewell. Our defense is playing amazing, while our offense is also just playing amazing as well. So this team is literally just can't do anything on any side of the ball. There you go, Josh Downs. Rookie v. rookie. No. It kind of sucks that the Texans are literally falling apart because of injuries. I mean, you could say that with so many teams, like the Bengals, the Niners a lot of years, and the Packers, and even the Dolphins, even. Like, actually, even the Chiefs, too. Like, a lot of teams are just, like, having so many injuries, and it's like, what? And it's also really sad. And, heck, even the Cowboys, kind of. I mean, yeah, I know the Cowboys are still good, don't get me wrong. Imagine that defense with Trayvon Diggs. Yeah, that might be the best defense in the league. And also probably have the best trio corner group in the league. And heck, that defense, heck, who knows? Maybe they could make it to the Super Bowl if they had him. Which I can't say. I'm not saying that they can't. Because obviously they still can't, because they're in the playoff picture. And plus, I'm pretty sure no matter what, they are going to be in the playoff picture. So, yeah. And if the Eagles lose the Seahawks, which that's an if, because our team sucks, they actually get a nice secured spot with the number 1 or 2 seed. Which that's also an if, because Niners actually have to lose games, which they can lose against the Ravens, but, like, again, that's like if they actually decide to lose games. Which, that's going to be pretty hard to do with how talented that team is. The only reason pretty much why they lost 3 straight was because of the factor that Trent Williams was hurt. And Debo Samuel was hurt. You see what I mean? Like, when that team is fully healthy, easily one of the best teams in the league. And that's why I picked them as my Super Bowl favorites for a long time now. I also I just cannot wait to go see my previous predictions of every single team heading into the season. Because I already know I made some poor frickin' predictions. Some poor frickin' predictions, I tell you that much. I made a ton of them.
So far as we get set for the fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair.
You think of punting it? You think of punting it on 4th and inches? You think I'm punting it in 4th and inches? Yeah, let me just run it in with CJ Stroud here. Let's go. Boom. Like, I'm not stupid. I just can't wait for the game to actually introduce the brotherly shove. Because that's probably going to be heading into the game probably any minute now, honestly. Because of the factor that, well, a lot of teams now are actually using the brotherly shove, so. Yeah, I'm not going to be surprised if it comes into Madden 25. Which, didn't they already make a Madden 25, by the way? So how is that in order? Because, like, didn't they already make a Madden 25? So, like, how does that going to work? Are they going to call it Madden 26? Or are they actually still going to call it that, but maybe it's like 2.0? Heck, just keep it original. Like, I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to work, because, like I said, they already have a Madden 25, which is, you know, like, a decade now. Only out, but, yeah.
Finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards.
I mean, like back in the day, like Tom Brady was still in the league, or Fitz was still in the league. I think D-Hop was like a rookie or a sophomore. Patty Mahomes was in college, I think, or a senior in high school. Arch Manning, I think, was in elementary school still back in the day, or middle school. I think it was one of the two, definitely.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet. Runs over it. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another.
But, like, it really does suck to see what the Chargers are going through right now. Like, obviously, I'm glad that they finally decided to frickin' fire Brandon Staley. Because, like, for the love of God, they needed to do that for God knows how long. And it just sucks because, like, if they still had him on, if they didn't have him in the roster, like, a couple of weeks ago, they would have made it to the postseason. Like, I'm just saying. They could have made it to the postseason if they just kept Brandon Staley. Which that, like I said, sucks. Because, like, they really do deserve to be in the postseason. Again, it just, like, sucks that that team just couldn't do anything.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there.
Yeah, so there's something called out of bounds.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's second
All right,
goal.
Michael Clinchie, or yeah, get in the end zone. Boom. Yeah, like, and I also kind of wish he had a little more weight with him too.
They really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Oh my God, who's deciding to block him? Jesus Lord.
They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Oh crap. Oh wow, I still made it in. Like, I was extremely inaccurate, but yet I still made that in. I literally aimed it right to the poles. So, yeah. What was the score? 14-48? Something like that? No, 6-48. Just absolutely terrors of a game. For, well, the Bears, not for us. And also, I think next fantasy team I do, I think I probably am going to do both offense and defense. Obviously, I think I'm probably just going to play like 5-minute quarters or something, because I don't want to like play for long periods of time. But it's going to be like something like that. I wonder what CJ Stroud's death trait is going to be, since like of how many like times he's been like pretty much winning player of the week. He really does, like, and yeah, he also has the most passing yards. Probably has some of the most completion percentage by any quarterback. So yeah, he has the third passer rating, first passing touchdowns, and first in passing yards. That's saying something. I think he oh no, he doesn't even have the most interceptions thrown. That's Justin Herbert. But he is tied for second with Tyler Huntley. Not the greatest. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure he's like, out of all like the starting quarterbacks, no, he actually doesn't. It's Russell Wilson with 74, but second in completion percentage. Second tied though for interceptions. That doesn't help his MVP case. Most passing touchdowns. Most passing yards. And like, here's the thing, and he's doing all this with barely even completing the pass, or barely even completing the ball as well. Like, that's saying something. Where's Jalen Warden actually in terms of rushing yards? Yeah, he's like up there. Like, he's up there as the most rushing yards, but it's kind of because he's averages most yards per carry. Outside of like Derrick Henry. He is easily, actually, you know, well, I guess also, kind of including Zach Moss, but outside of those, and Josh Jacobs, like, he has, like, the most average yards per carry, and he only has, like, 93, so, Chris Olave, like, I think it's actually kind of funny how George Pickens is the third one, while my second receiver in receiving yards is in second. Really funny to me. Really is. Who has the most sacks this season? I'm actually kind of curious. It's Myles Garrett. Well, I guess that's not surprising. Like, how's our mid-season, like, sack totals are going? Jeff Simmons at 6.5, though, for Untalun. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. 1 interception for both Nick Cross and Denzel Ward. We're barely getting any interceptions. Which I guess is kind of expected, but at the same time still. So we're going to have the best offense in the league and a top 10 defense. That's pretty freaking scary. And also, I am kind of curious to see what you guys do want. So I think soon, I don't know when, but soon I am going to actually be doing an NBA 2K fantasy season. league, so which also including expansion teams. So we're gonna be probably doing that as well. I don't know when, but I think I might be doing it maybe next year. I think I'm thinking about next year just because of how much stuff is gonna happen with Christmas and stuff. Because I'm gonna have to. I have obviously school still, and then I have my cousin's coming over, and I'm also probably gonna be playing a lot of Nintendo Switch. It's like I have a lot of things going on right now, coming up. So, and I also will maybe make a video on what I get for Christmas from Santa. If it's worth sharing. So, yeah. So we're going against the Jets, who has Stephon Diggs. Okay. And then they also have Roddy Stanley and Wyatt Teller. So they should be able to run and maybe even throw the ball. But their defense should not be scary at all, because they have probably going to have zero abilities on offense. Which definitely helps in my case. And, like, again, like, there's a lot of, like, honestly, I think this could be potentially one of the best draft classes of all time. Because you have Anthony Richardson and C.J. Stroud, who are both amazing. Then you have Devon Achane and B.J. Robertson, both amazing running backs. And even Zach Charbonnet is decent, you know. And the receiving core is like, what, Josh Downs, I know, would be in there. Jordan Addison would definitely be in there. But, like, they kind of, like, mixed ones, like Anton Wicks, Jalen Reed, Jay Sen, Zay Flowers. Like, they actually had it, like, and this is coming from a class that not a lot of people were thinking that was going to be good. Actually, it turned out to be good. And, I completely forgot about it. Jesus Lord. Puka Nacua as well. And even tight ends, not that bad. I forgot what his name is. Dalton Kincaid, Sam Laporta, Luke Musgrave, Tucker Kraft, kinda. I don't really know a lot of old linemen that comes in the top of my head, so I'm gonna just keep it as is. But pass rushers, you got Byron Young, Lucas Van Ness potentially. He has actually potential. Will Anderson, Jalen Carter. Like, they actually have some good players. And then linebacker Marquez Brell, who's on his team. I don't really know any other linebackers though outside of that, because like I also heard that was an amazing linebacker class. Well, I guess maybe Jack Campbell, but that's kind of it. Then you have corners, Christian Gonzalez. I know that's not it. Like, I know there's some other players. Oh yeah, and Jorge Valentine actually, who's on the Packers for the 7th round pick actually, has actually been proving quite decently. Is there like any other corners I'm forgetting about? I don't think so. I mean, actually, no, never mind, I forgot. Devin Witherspoon, I actually completely forgot about him. That's kind of all I remember on the top of my head. And then safeties, like that guy who just intercepted me. They also have Brian Branch. I don't remember any other safeties in the top of my head, but yeah. And then probably kicker would be Andrew Carlson, but I don't know who would be punter, so yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
I mean, you could also say that, I guess, the same thing the 2022, because the 2022 classes has also been very good as well. Just like the quarterback situation did not look great with that class. I mean, I guess outside of Brock Purdy, there's like really no proven, starter on that defense. Okay, that did a lot better than I thought it was going to go. I thought that was about to be freaking terrible. Literally, Jayden Warren just like, here you go. Just ram his body into it.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Got his man complete over the middle.
I mean, if you're just gonna leave him wide open, like, and nobody like 10 yards away from him, I'm just gonna throw it to him. You know that, right?
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, he might be open in the end zone, and he is. Chris Olave.
Touchdown, Chargers.
He was in the 2022 class, right? If I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm just getting classes completely confused. Like, Justin Jefferson, like, I think he's in the 2020 class, but sometimes I completely mistaken him as like the 2021 class or the 2019 class, you know? Like, you can easily mistaken people in what draft they came in.
They'll roll him out right. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And he'll have this
like,
past the 30.
I've made my case of why 2020 is like one of the best draft classes, but I think I might want to go back to my 2021 NFL draft and see how that video is, because like there's so many like there's actually a lot of good players in that class, like Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, kinda. Also in that class. Well, like, Matt Wilson used to be good, but, like, not anymore. Trey Lance is an unknown, but nobody decides to start him.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
I don't really know, really. Like, for the running backs, don't they have Najee? Was that the class of Najee Harris? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that was the class of Najee Harris. I could have been wrong, but I think it is. That was the class with obviously also Jamar Chase, and I don't remember any. I can't remember like a lot of players just because of how many drafts have really been like doing.
And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the
Let me just chew clock here and just run.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Try to punch it in with Zach Charbonnet.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
I mean, where is there to lose to trying to get it into field goal range here? And actually, we actually even had 2 timeouts, so, I mean, there is a chance. Oh my god.
Tries the left side and finds Olave.
There you go.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds.
Yeah, you're gonna act. What? You're gonna want me to no shoot clock now? I might probably check it down here to Jalen. Nope, never mind. Oh, what a pass! I'm gonna call timeout just in case it's like shoot clock on me. So, isn't that kicker again? I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, it's Evan McPherson. And that is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
That was just easy peasy. I mean, like, we were pretty much in midfield and 15 seconds left with 2 timeouts. Like, pretty easy to go down. Like, I've just been, like, becoming so more, like, aware of surroundings and stuff. Obviously, yeah, like, sometimes I just, like, throw it up and then, like, end up getting picked. Make an accidental read. But, like, now, it's like I feel a lot more safe with throwing the football. When sometimes when I like throw like 3 interceptions, I barely even pass the ball for the rest of the game.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So
Chandler Warren for you.
If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Like, basically watching the Buccaneers game was basically kind of me feeling like the Vikings game against the well, just except our offense playing better and our defense playing significantly worse.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Bro, he was passing clearance, dog. What the
Stroud
boy.
Eluding the
Oh my lord.
He finds
There you go, dare me Douglas. What was the flag there? Who was holding? Chris Lindstrom? Seriously?
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive
I'd almost turn it out to be a sack too, so
work on their hands so often because that can be the make or break difference on a play.
come on, Mike Blunchy. Drive forward with your immense strength.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice
yeah, it would have been, instead of it's 3rd and 7.
The throwing again is Stroud. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got
That's barely a first. Hey. That was just a first. I want Micah Glenshie to block. I know it's this 3-down lineman, but still.
Action. Stroud sliding out of the pocket.
You know, if you guys didn't decide to stop, oh my god, that's 6. You know, if you guys decided to stop, like, blocking or running, maybe that wouldn't happen. I'm just saying.
The Charger drive about to get going.
All right, let's run it with Zach Charbonnet here.
Through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Oh yeah, it will. It's called running the football.
Better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back.
Zach Charbonnet. I'm gonna just run some true clock here. Like, I know this is not an amazing idea because of the factor that we're only up by 14. Bro, can you, like, these guys are just idiots. Like, I don't know why, but, like, Zach Charbonnet is just having their way with them. Maybe it's because they're just not used to us actually running the football.
Now a run with Warren.
Here you go.
Oh
my god. Literally, like, we're just, like, killing them now with the run. It's just like, what is happening? This is like a completely different game.
Now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And Shaheed going to go in motion. On first down, Stroud.
I love that play so much. I love that play. That play is just like,
and he's in for a Charger touchdown.
I mean, what do I have to say? Like, that just this offense is just a bit too much for you? Like, what can I say?
At this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observations.
No, we need more points. I'm just kidding. Like, we're in a pretty good position, George, just to be honest. Well, that was close. Like, this would not be happening here if that guy didn't decide to not tackle him. So, there you go. Chris Olave for a touchdown. Rushing touchdown. It's not even a passing touchdown.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Yeah, defense not doing amazing. 9th in rushing defense, and yet you have allowed 174 yards. And this is a team that's, like, barely have ever ran the football. So, that should be a little embarrassing.
Here's Warren.
Like, this is, like, probably, like, my 10th attempt at running the football. You finally got negative yards.
Loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On the run, it's Warren.
And it's only you're freaking kidding me with these looking balls.
Inside the 15.
Rest, you know the game is over. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. what happens? The game is over. So, could you, like, stop delaying the inevitable, please? God.
Sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
I'm just going to create new ways that you guys learning how to suffer. Or suck. That matter. Because, like, these guys are just cannot stop a nosebleed. Kind of reminds me of a team that were playing in real life. You know who you are.
Now a 2nd and 6. In motion right, Olave. On 2nd down, it's Warren. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So
it has been, huh?
As we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
I can't see the scoreboard. What does the scoreboard say again?
3rd and 2. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get 200 yards rushing. I'm going to just make sure they suffer. Like, I'm going to make sure that teams just don't even want to play with us. That's what I'm going to make sure. Alright, let's punch it in. Punch it in, Jalen Warden.
And they are going to score again.
I'm going to make sure teams don't want to play with us anymore. I'm going to make sure of that.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter.
Like, we have had our way with them.
They'll start on the ground here.
We have had our way with this. Oh my god. If he fumbled right there, I think I would have been very upset. You know what? To not insult of an injury, I'm going to kick a field goal. I'm so sorry. This team doesn't deserve it. This team doesn't deserve it.
And that will extend their lead even
Whoa. This team doesn't deserve it, dude. This team doesn't even deserve it. Like, this team just got absolutely decimated by all cylinders. Like, the only thing that they literally have against us are 4th down conversions, because we made 0, by the way. Turnovers. Red zone. Oh, wait, red zone? Wow, that's interesting. Red zone field goals and penalties. But, like, none of those really matter at the end of the day. Like, we have the more points, the more total offense, more rushing yards per passing yards. Like, we beat them in literally mostly every single category in that game. Like, the only thing they could be happy about in that game is that they got 24 points. That's it. Like, that's like the one positive that they could have had out of that game. Is the fact that they at least put up 24 points. Actually, that kind of reminds me of the Chargers-Raiders game. like they actually did decent in offense, and then their defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. That was basically that game, except obviously we would have had 1 more point, and they would have had 4 less, but still. What is the mid-season thing? At the midway point, your team is in a good spot. How do you think this team can go? Well, it's dangerous game to start looking ahead. So right now, these guys just need to worry about winning each week. I actually do think that is exactly where you need to be. You need to just worry week by week. Because right now, the Packers are struggling. And it's probably because they're not worrying about it's just week by week. You know? Where is CJ Stroud actually at the moment in MVP voting? Like, because, like, he seriously should be up there. Yep, he's MVP by a landslide. I love the fact that Jordan Love is number 2. In real life, I don't think he's that high at all. Chris Olave is up there. Chris Olave is up there. At 10. I'm not kidding. Which, obviously, is offensive. Wow. Jalen Warden's at 5? Really? Okay, Big Jeff is at 9. Like, I want to see right now, where are all of our, like, positions at? Okay, so we actually are right now in the running for winning Defensive Rookie of the Year, and obviously Offensive Rookie of the Year. Best quarterback, CJ Stroud's not even on the list. That's interesting. Jalen Warden's at number 2 as the best running back. Obviously, Chris Olave wins best receiver. Chris Landstrom has won the best offensive lineman reward at the moment. Best lineman, Big Jeff is at 4, but our rookie at 5. So, not terrible. I don't think any of our linebackers made it. No. Did any of our DBs make it, though? No. Did our kicker make it? Oh, he is. He's at 4. Obviously, this is, like, for now, and, you know, everything can change, so... You never know, but anyway, I am going to end the live stream here, and I will be making the Packers video now. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Peace.